Chapter 5. Case 1. You can do better * near-death experiencer Mary Jo Rapini. God held me. I don't remember if my whole body was in his arms or what, no recognition of that. I knew it was God because he was an omnipotent being. Not like a person, much less limited in form. I did not see God but felt him through my skin. He spoke through all of my senses. He called me by name and told me I could not stay. I protested. I told him all of my services on earth, working 24/7, not much money for my work, a good wife, a good mother. I did not want to leave this place. Then God asked me. He said, "Let me ask you one question. Have you ever loved another person the way you have been loved here?" The love I had received in there was so overpowering. I had never felt anything like it, so I answered God honestly. I said, "No, it is impossible. I am just a human, you are God." He gave me the illusion of a sweet protective chuckle. He then said, "Mary, you can do better." Case 2. Part of you is choosing and participating near-death experiencer Naomi from Dr. Lauren Bell's book, Near Death in the ICU, Stories from Patients Near Death and Why We Should Listen to Them. It seemed no sooner than I'd arrived there that my mother told me I couldn't stay, that I had to go back. That really upset me. My husband, he's a good man, but he's not always an easy man to live with. He's pretty hard to please, so I really didn't want to come back, quite honestly. I don't want him to know that, but it would have been so much easier to stay there where I was, with my mother. So I was not happy at all when she told me I had to go back. I was pretty sad really. I even tried pleading with her to let me stay. I told her, it's my life, I should get to choose. I should have a say so. Then she told me, it's not that you don't get to choose. Part of you, in fact, is choosing and participating in this decision. It would be easy for you to choose to stay here, but you understand on a level you can't quite comprehend just now that there is more from your family relationships you need to experience and learn. And more they need to learn from you. When choosing is not an act of escape but an act of completion, then you will stay. I knew what she said was true, but in that moment, it didn't make it any easier. Case 3. Why am I so depressed? Near-death-like experiencer Crystal Windsor. I asked the voice, "Are you God?" Yes. The voice sounded masculine, but it was as if a waterfall or mountain could talk, if that makes sense. It sounded like no human voice I have ever heard before. I had to ask this, does Jesus exist? The answer I got was, Jesus is God. I realized that must be who I was talking to, the Spirit of Jesus. I asked again to confirm. Jesus is God. I asked. Yes. This is going to sound silly, but I let it slip that I hated Christianity. And this voice of God laughed. God has a great sense of humor. Then I realized I didn't hate Christianity and definitely did not hate Jesus, I just did not like some of his followers. I asked this question, why am I so depressed all of the time? You forgot that I love you. As I spoke with God, his love for me, this intense love that I can't explain, was making me feel powerful. I think for a little, while God let me see through his eyes, I suddenly felt love for everyone. Case 4. Bring the light into this world * near-death experiencer Annie Horn. He looked down at me and he said, "You're not supposed to be here. It's not time for you to be here." I remember looking up at him and saying, "But I want to be here. With all my heart, I wanted to be there. I wanted to go home. I was happy." He took a pause and you could see him thinking about something and deciding whether to say something. And with that, there was a picture placed in my head of a memory of my original agreement of why I had come to earth to begin with. It was like I remembered, and I went, oh, right. Right, one of the things that bothers me so tremendously about the metaphysical movement, in lieu of my experience and in lieu of what I was shown. If there is any message I can give, it's not about meditating and leaving your body and taking your light being out of this earth. Indeed, not. It is about bringing the light into this earth. Stay here. Be an anchor. Let the light come in through you into this world. Don't abandon this world. We need you. We need you here. We need you to be present. And we need you to be open, with an open heart. Everybody must be open. To bring this new age in, it is about opening your heart and letting it sing through you. It is coming. And it is a matter of all of us. Just open your heart and let it come in. Don't leave. Don't meditate and think this place is a bad place and we're going to get out of here. This is a wonderful place. And it's going to get even more wonderful. You are here to anchor the light so it can come into this dimension and be here. Soulmate, this is a part of Zindagi Ki Roshni consultancy. It has been established for those who have lost someone and for those who are very sad in their life. About 100 PDF books and 20 short audio books of this topic will be sent to those who join it. This data will be sent to their email or WhatsApp. If you want to join this organization, then please send WhatsApp message to this number.